What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to How to Build a Realistic Minecraft City, episode 5. In this episode, we're going to be building a realistic park. Now, we've done the roads, we've done the house, we've done the parking lot, we've done the store, we're off to a park. I've been getting many of comments asking me, NDV, when are you going to build a park, man? We need to build a park in the city. We need some nature and life in it. Now, not only do we have nature and life, but we do need a park, and I 100% agree. So, that's what we're going to be doing in episode 5. If you're enjoying this series, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. As you can see, if you haven't watched the first couple of episodes, this is what I've taught you guys how to build roads, buildings, parking lots, and even more buildings. So I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. Definitely stay up to date, turn on those notifications, share out the video, and let's get building. So for the parks, the measurements don't always have to be the exact perfect. Because it's a park, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and take some cobblestone. So let's just get some cobblestone. You can do cobblestone or stone bricks. It's up to you. I mean, since we're going with the modern look, I don't know what look you're going for, but since we're going for a modern look, we're going to go stone bricks. And what you want to do is just go right off your grass. I'm going to go beside the parking lot to have the park from the inside of our city. And pretty much what I'm going to do is we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to build out the stone bricks the same length we did the parking lot. Now the reason I'm doing this is because, again, we can make the park a random measurement and it doesn't need to be equal because it's just a big plot of land with trees and park, you know, it's just a big park. So make your measurements random. They don't gotta be equal or anything like that. Just make a big square. Now, if you guys are curious, this square is probably 25 by 25. It's pretty big, but it's gonna be awesome. So make about a 25, but maybe 30 by 30 square. Stone bricks all along the edge, just like this. Now, the reason we're doing stone bricks is because these are actually going to be our entrance point into our park. So now what you want to do is just go from the corner, go out by 1, and break 3 right there. And you're going to get some smooth stone slabs, and this is going to be our little walkway we do. Now we're going to spruce up and make the colors a little bit better, but this is going to be our starting walk point. So let's just go ahead and do something like that. Let's go ahead and build up a pillar on this side like this. So if you're curious what we did here, we just did 3, and we did 5 in the back right here, going to the back wall. And pretty much that's all you got to do. Now, it doesn't look the best like that, so we're just going to take out that. So what you want to do now is we're just going to go ahead and take our smooth stone slabs, and we're just going to bring them back. And as you probably can tell, these are what we used for the sidewalks as well. Just going to take them back around here. You don't got to go back too far, but make sure you leave a little bit of a space in the back. I went out from the start by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So I went back by 22 blocks. Now we're going to go ahead. It doesn't have to be the exact same measurements. Like I said, these are completely random. And we're just going to go ahead and make this path go on a right angle and go right back here. We're just going to make it go right to the back wall. And we're going to make a staircase right here. Just like that. Now you can make these bigger, but we're going to go by 3. Depending on what the scale of your city is, you might want to make this a little bit bigger. So let's just go by 3, and we're just going to go ahead and go all the way back, just like this, and all the way back this way, and it should attach just like you can see here. Perfect. Now we're going to have to go by 4th because right here, as you can see, we're just going to go by 4th, so it's going to be 4 blocks wide, which is no problem. But yeah, 4 blocks wide with this right here. Let's just make sure we can connect this just like that. And remember what we did on the other side, we just went out by 5, but then we're going by 4. So just like this, a little bit wonky, but it will do. It looks cool. And there we go. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, this looks like a really modern park. And I know, it looks pretty darn modern, but we're going to fix that. We're just getting the basic blocks down. Now what we want to do in the corner, just go out by 1 and then out by 2. Boom, you have a little bit of a corner. Then at the very back, you just want to go break 1, break 2, just like we did right there, creating your nice little corner. If you want to get even more technical, you can just break 1 more right here. Boom, create a nice little corner. Now, what we can do is we're just going to go ahead and take our grass blocks. Yes, our grass blocks. And we're just going to go ahead and fill in right beside these all the way around. So we're just going to fill in the rest of the square with grass blocks. Now, while we're doing this, let me take the time and mention to follow my Twitter, because I have a new Twitter account, at NDV Games on Twitter. I said that very weird. But yeah, at NDV Games at Twitter, and you can follow me there. Tweet me. Guys, I'm really interested in how you're doing with your cities. Tweet me a picture of your city. Tag me. I'll retweet your tweet, I'll respond to it. But I want to see your cities and how they're looking. Or if you don't have Twitter, join our Discord server. Our Discord is awesome, full of many cool builders. If you'd like me to tour your city too, if you have your own custom city, if you'd like me to tour it, if it's big enough, it's really cool, we might do a tour and upload it to the channel, because we will be doing more city tours on the channel, which is going to be really, really cool. And if you're still at this point of the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, because I don't think you guys realize how much it helps out. Alright, so let's just continue and bring this grass all the way back here. Just like this. And we're gonna fill this in, but we're gonna go ahead and design this little spot right now before we get filled in that area. So let's just finish this right here. Now you guys can probably use like command blocks to fill this in, but I actually don't know how to use command blocks. I have gotten a few questions about structure blocks too. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. I don't know if we're gonna be able to use structure blocks for this series, just because they have been glitching out on PlayStation a little bit, so I might not be able to showcase them. So what you want to do now is just get some oak leaves, and right here, remember how we left one gap space with the grass? We're just gonna go up and build we're just gonna build like a little leaf, how do you say that, like a leaf fence, a grass fence, I don't know how you'd say that, but just a fence full of oak leaves, whatever leaves you want, but we're gonna choose oak leaves. We're gonna make a fence up by 3 and all the way back, just like this. That looks pretty nice, right? And you can just do the exact same thing, coming back here just a little bit. Right now we're just going to make it go off like this. Looks pretty good. In the back over here, you're probably going to want some trees, so let's just go ahead and do some oak saplings, and I will teach you how to do some custom trees. You know what? Let's do that right now. I'll show you guys how to make a cool custom tree. So what you want to do, grab yourself an oak fence, just like this. And since we just used oak leaves for the fence, we're just going to go ahead and grab a different leaf. We're going to do some acacia leaves. Alright, so what you want to do, go up by 2, and then take your acacia leaves, and just go up by a ton. Now, what I did is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you only go up by, I'd say go up by 10 leaves. That's it. Now, see, look at there's a pattern here. It looks exactly like this. But we're going to extend off of this and make branches. So let's start doing that. So what we're going to want to do is just go up by the bottom. So go out 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And what you want to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, filling that in. And then what you can do is just go out like this, out like that, and you can make this side a little bit funky and break the corner. And what you can do here is just go up by 2 right in here, and maybe just make a couple more layers. Just keep adding on little layers throughout the top of the tree, giving it some more extra details. If you like, you can go ahead and put an oak fences in, creating some arms for your tree. Not arms, sorry. Branches for your trees. I don't know where I'm getting that from. But yeah, you can put your oak fences in here pretty much randomly, you could say. Just creating little branches for your trees. Just like this. And pretty much off the branches. I like to go by 2 off the side of it, and then just go around like this. Go around like that. And like this. And then you can just go up like that. And it looks kind of weird. You're like, oh my god, NDV, what are you building? Well, we got to do the mid layer right now. So just go ahead and build up. Just build right up to the top like that. And you can just start crushing out some other little designs in here. So just start placing leaves like this. You can expand the bottom a little bit so it's a little bit wider, because you're going to want to make the bottom just a tad bit wider. Keep placing your branches in here like this. Go ahead and, if you don't want the custom branches, take them out. It's all good. But you can just go ahead, like I'll maybe just go by 1 for those, because they look a little bit overextended with this build. But just keep going out. You can put a couple right here. You can go ahead and put a couple right here, 2 like that. Put it like up by 3 on this side. Let's just go out and do one more 2 right there, and just kind of keep expanding it, going in like the pyramid style until you get to the very top. What you can do when you get to the very top is just go ahead and place some oak fences at the very top, like that. And at the very bottom, take some bone meal. Go around with your bone meal. Give it some texture. If you want, get some stone buttons. Stone buttons are fantastic. And go ahead and place some of these, because they make for pretty good pebbles. Hell yeah. So there we go. We got ourselves a little custom tree, and if you want to do some little branches at the bottom as well, go for it. It's up to you. And yeah, looks pretty good. So, like I said, if that was a little bit too fast for you, sorry. Pretty much the basic idea is just to start off going up by 2 with your fences, build up a foundation like I did, and you should pretty much start placing blocks randomly and just start customizing your tree. Now, you can always do these things different ways, but that's how I like to build my custom trees. There's always different ways you can do custom trees, but I thought this would make for a cool, wonky, messy looking custom tree for a park. And I thought it looked pretty good. If you like that design, go for it, use it. And if you'd like to copy this design, so you have some pretty neat custom trees, we're actually going to use a structure block. Now I said I wouldn't use structure blocks in this series, but we're going to use them. So what we want to do is just go /give as. Nope, I don't know why I clicked this, but just go /give as. Then you want to type structure, then no space, just underscore block 1. That command right there. /give as structure underscore block 1. Boom. Now you got a structure block. Pretty much what we're going to do with these are, they're pretty complex to use and they're kind of broken. Look really hard to use on PlayStation. But what we're going to do here is we're just going to go ahead, take that green line, make sure it's going to go up, and you want to practically put in a box with coordinates all around this tree. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and put, let's go 10. As you can see, it's capturing the fence back there, so you probably want to just lower that down to about 8, just like that. On Y is your height, so we're just going to put our height as 25, just like that. For Z, we're going to go ahead and put 8 as well, just like that. Now we could probably lower down the Z to about 7 or 6. I'm going to change it down to 7, depending on how wide you made your tree. Even on this side, we can go ahead and lower it down to 7. Try to scale it down as small as possible. And let's just go ahead and go down to 20. Then what you want to do is name your structure. We're just going to name this tree. Pretty easy to remember. And just click save. Leave everything else as default. And what you can do here is just go ahead and place that structure block down. Make sure where your green line is. Remember, when we placed this down here, our green line was in this corner, capturing this. So when we copy the tree, this right here is going to be right beside this structure block. So this little piece of grass is going to be right here. So let's just go ahead and click on our structure block, load. We're going to type tree, boom. Make sure your offset is set to 0 so it's not destroying the grass, and click load. Oh wait, maybe we wanted -1. My bad. Make sure it's set to -1. My bad for that. If you mess up like I just did, you can just go ahead and go right under it like that. Just type in tree, keep it -1, and just click load. Just like that, and then it lowers it down for you. You might see some different blocks getting mixed up here, so you might need to trim it off a little bit, but it seems like this worked out pretty good. What we want to do for this corner is we'll do the exact same thing we did over there, is we're just going to grab our oak leaves and create a type of corner going into this, just like that. So just make yourselves a nice little corner up by 3, then slowly going down to the sides like that. Some nice hedges, looks pretty good. And if you want to, even, just go ahead and keep putting your bone meal down. Try not to make the double grass blocks in here, but just go ahead and put them down. And for what we can do for the middle is just so we're not having those big clunky trees, you can just use our little tree design and just go up by 3 for like little baby trees. Go up by 4 and go up by 5 maybe on this one. Just like that, little baby trees, which look pretty good and they fit with the theme. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves a bench. Now what we can use for this bench is a stair. Oh crap. We can use some wooden stairs, just like that. And we're going to need an item frame. So let's just get some wooden stairs and an item frame. And what you can do here is just try to find the middle. Anywhere really. Build some nice cozy benches. So put your 2 down like that. Go ahead and put 2 item frames like that. And boom chakalaka, you got yourself a nice little bench. Now if you'd like to, make this out by 3. Just go ahead and go out by 3. Change up the blocks if you like. They're your benches. They're in your park. You do what you like. But that looks really nice. That's probably one of my favorite bench designs I have ever done. I love it. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and fill in this little patch right here. So let's just go ahead and get our grass blocks, and let's just fill in this right here. Just go in like that. Fill it all around here. And I'm going to put this, I'm just going to do the next part off camera so you guys don't have to watch me sitting here filling this little patch of grass. But I'm not going to be doing anything else but filling it. Alright, so I got the ground filled in. I'm assuming you paused the video there and got it filled in as well. Now what we're going to do is we're going to build a fountain. Woohoo! So try to build this pretty much in the middle of your patch. Like what I'm going to do here is we're going to go up by 3. We're going to go 1, 1, 2, 2. Then go 1, 2, 3. And do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3. Then do the exact same thing. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Just like that. Creating yourself a nice little fountain. And if NoTimeToParty is watching, he'd probably call this Target. Inside joke. But yeah, pretty much find the middle of that. Pretty simple to find out and eye out. And you're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're probably just going to go up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. And what you can do from here, get a water bucket and just place your water bucket going like this. Woo! Looks so nice, right? And if you would like to stop the water from going everywhere, you can just go ahead and place these little, whatchamacallem, stone bricks thingies all around. Something like that, but it kind of defeats the purpose of the water going out. So if you just like want to keep the corner ones knocked out so you still have water, what you can do is like put leaves in here, do a couple of leaves, make the leaves look cool. Leaves always look great in these types of things. Even for the outside, like if you'd like to, put some leaves going around, put some bone meal down, just creating a nice little, just make it look really nice. Like all the decorations just try to make your water fountain stand out, make it look really good, make it a spot where people just love to come hang out and have fun and have like a glass of milk. I don't know. Have like a drink here or something, you know, just decorate it all nice, make it look good. It's the water fountain, it's the center of your park, I'm assuming. But yeah, just make it look nice, make it look really, really chill and fun. Put some pebbles around, or stone buttons as they're called. We're going to call them pebbles. But yeah, put some pebbles all around. You can actually do this all around your park. It's just put these stone buttons down all over the place. Watch where you're placing them because you can place multiple at a time. But they look good because they're like little stone pebbles and they look fantastic. It's a great thing of detail. What you can do here is we're going to actually do the exact same thing. We're just going to make some benches. Like I said, this is the chill spot. This is where the homies chill out. This is our fun little hangout spot by the water fountain. Have lots of benches around this area. Like I said, make it chill, make it nice and... whoa! You can place... I didn't know that. That's cool. You didn't know you can place... What? You can place them on top too? That's super cool. But yeah. Just go ahead and place your benches all around. Make them look cool. They look awesome. And what you can do in this corner as well, you guys probably guessed it, just go ahead and bring your oak leaves out all the way to there. Bring them out to here. You probably don't want people on the highway like looking at your park, so you might just want to like build up the wall a little bit right here, maybe up by 2. Have it come out up by 3 again at the corners. Don't make this one too long, but just see how I do it here. Just, you know, make it, try to even it out, balance it out, make it look cool, give it some layers. What you can do here is we're actually going to place another tree right here. I think this is a really good spot for it. Let's just go ahead and, oop, my bad. We're going to make sure you're, wherever it's facing, make sure you just go ahead and we're just going to go like this. Load. Let's type in tree. And as you can see, if it shows like something's going to break, see it's going to break. Those are the blocks it's going to break or replace. So what you can do, since it broke our corner, we can just replace it like that. And we have another tree. And since we have these trees copied, I'm not going to be doing anything too big with buildings, but since you do have your trees copied, you can go ahead and start placing these around your city if you wanted to, which look really good. Like that. We're just going to go ahead and place another tree right there. Since watch it where it breaks, but literally though, we have the power of the trees on our side, and now we can go ahead and place these trees anywhere we want around the city, which is fantastic. I'm very, very happy we're able to do that, because it's a really nice feature. Now, like, instead of taking like 15 minutes per custom tree, you can just go ahead and plop down your structure block and get the tree down. It's really awesome. Like I said, fill in the blanks, do a couple little things like acacia leaf, these little trees right here I like to do. Make sure you got bone meal everywhere. The grass really brings out the texture, it makes it look fantastic. Just everywhere. And just do maybe another one like right here. And yeah, we can do little other things, like if you wanted to, you could do play structure items. You could do like monkey bars. So if you wanted to do something like monkey bars in your park, you can just go ahead and bring them down like this. Just go up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go out by 5. So it's like a 5 by 5 almost square. Let's just remove this tree right here. You just go ahead and do the exact same thing. Right, leave us block space. Go like that, and back up. You could even do this with iron, which might look a little bit better. But yeah, you could do something like this for monkey bars. They look kind of cool. Can we like do torches? Maybe like a lever on here? No, it doesn't look like. But yeah, you could do little things like monkey bars. If you just like the look of them like that, you go for it. But if you like them with the stairs in the middle, go for it with that too. But yeah, it's like little monkey bars always look cool. If you wanted to even expand on that detail, you could just take a wooden block, grab some ladders. Where are the ladders at? Let's just see. Grab a wooden block, grab some ladders. Let's just grab these right here. Just like this. And you can just go ahead and make these going like that if you wanted to, or just up by 2. And another tip, say you lose your structure block by accident, like say it pops out of your inventory, your blocks will automatically save in. So all you gotta do is just retype that command, the structure block command, to get your structure block back. And then your structure block will be back, and you can just go ahead and place your tree again, which is really nice. So just in case if you do lose it and you're like, uh-oh, what do I do? All your things saves, and so you don't gotta worry about losing your structure block. Just retype that command in, and your tree will save. So yeah, don't worry about that. And yeah, that looks cool. That park looks really good. So now we have a nice little park on the outside of our city. Right where these little gaps are here, if you want to, just go ahead and take some grass blocks and just fill in these gaps in between. It's like, say you might have a little gap in between your parking lot and your park, or whatever buildings beside your park, you can just go ahead and fill this in. Now, the one reason we're not going to be doing structure blocks with the larger buildings on this world is because it's really hard to duplicate the large building and then paste it. See, I've already been testing it out because I want to see how broken these were, and paste it to the exact spot you want it to, facing the right way. And I think it would be way too over complex to talk about on this tutorial, and we might need to switch to PC to do that. But yeah, we're going to leave that there, and pretty much in episode 7, we're going to do another thing, like we're going to do some apartment buildings, getting the apartment started up in episode 7, which is going to be awesome, or episode 6. But things, okay, yeah, back to the structure blocks, but things like the parks, we can actually copy these, because where it doesn't really matter where you place it, because it's just a park, right? It's not, say you place the building backwards, it's not like the driveway's going to be facing, the driveway's going to be facing the other way, but the park, it's not really bad, like you can just place it anywhere you need to. So what you can do is just go ahead and find where the structure block goes. So the green line goes up here, and what you can just do is just go structure name. We're just going to call this 1. Always keep your structure block name simple. Trust me, you're going to regret it if you don't keep these simple. I like just to start off with like maybe like 30 by 30 by 30, just to see our measurements and see what more we need to capture. So it's a little bit bigger than 30 by 30. So for the length wise, for X, let's just tune that up to 37. Yeah, perfect. Even though we might let's do 36. Perfect. And for the Y is the height, by the way. X is the length, I'm pretty sure, and Z is the width. And let's just type 36 again. And this one's out by 34, it looks like. Yeah. So our park was 36 by 34 and well, the height doesn't really matter, but I recommend putting it over the trees. We named it 1. Let's just click save, break the structure block, and we're just going to go ahead and place it over here. So just go in this corner. Let's see where our structure block is facing. So it's facing this way. So we want to go out by 30 this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. And let's just go back this way, right here. We probably go up a little bit. And let's just go ahead and type load, structure name 1, and that works out perfectly. Now you can see it's probably going to destroy 3 of your blocks right there, so we'll have to replace those. And since our park was actually loaded in the wrong way, you can kind of just take a guess and go with this method. Really, if you get it in, like this is fine, this is good. What we can just do, like if it doesn't turn up and go like in your way, then you can always just take the guess and go method and just go ahead and keep rotating it. So whenever you place the park down, when you load it in, you can just go down to rotation and just keep rotating it until you like the way it is, or just mirror it. Again, it's kind of complex, but just you can mess around with that if you want to. And yeah, so there's one thing I noticed about this park is that it's actually down by 1 and we're building our city up by 1. So we're going to replace this, and yeah, we want to go ahead and go load structure name 1. So if it's like that, you just want to change your offset to 0, and when you click load, it will just go up by 1, just like that. But yeah, that's pretty much how you fix that issue with it, in case your offset is a little bit wrong. You're going to notice some things, like it might be a little bit wonky in some areas, so you might need to even it out and fix it. If you ever mess up like that, you just need to replace it. But other than that, yeah, that's going to be it for the tutorial. If you followed along, you should have 2 awesome parks in your city. Your city's going to be expanding. I do recommend doing your roads, like until episode 6, I recommend getting some of your roads filled out. I'm going to do that off camera. I'm just going to extend these 2 out just a little bit to continue building, because we're going to do the apartment buildings next episode. But yeah, that's pretty much it for episode 6, guys. Like, look at our city. It's turning out fantastic. We've got a park, store, parking lot, and modern buildings, and some fantastic roads. If this video helped you out, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.